Alright. Welcome. This is Devin from Deadly Art Gaming. For those coming for the first time, welcome. For those coming back, welcome back. Today, we just got some information on Reddit of a user that has created another database for Lost Epoch. It's really nice. I really like the way he did it, so I decided to make a video around it because it not only has a very detailed item database, but it also has a really unique build planner. So I wanted to go over, kind of showcase the database and the build planner. First, we're going to go over the database and then we'll go over the planner. But before we go into that, I do have a giveaway going on down below for a copy of Lost Epoch. So if you're looking at getting the game or looking for a friend or whatever the case may be, enter to win. Be drawing the winner at the end of the month. Hope y'all get it. If you do like the content, smash that like button. Also, make sure you smash that subscribe button. That way you're notified when I make new videos, my new live streams, my guides, my reviews, all that stuff. Also, my Discord link is down below. Come join the community out there. We love to have you chit chat. Once multiplayer comes out, I will be playing with my community. Hope to see y'all there. Alright, so here we go. So this tool is created by a user name that goes by the name of, damn it, he is on Reddit. This is where I pulled this from. So I will have a link to the tool itself, or to the website itself, and to his Reddit where he posted this, so y'all can go there and thank him for his work. Definitely appreciate him coming out with us, all the hard work he put into it. So make sure y'all go by there and give them a thumbs up and tell them thanks and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. So as far as the item database, this is what you're going to come up to first. Kind of shows how many items are in the game, prefixes, suffixes, uniques, legendaries, set items, the whole 9 yards. So no legendaries yet. There is a handful of set items, and then the uniques and all this stuff going on here. And then you can click it to kind of go into and see all of them if you want. Also, a really cool thing that he has set up here is to where every time they do an update, he has it broken down to where you can actually see what changes are made to the gear. So, like in the latest update, you can click that and you'll see what was changed. Like this one can't be gambled. They changed it to where it can't drop randomly. Can't drop randomly. Or I mean, if it's in red, this is what they took out. So this was the update where they found that they had some of the uniques weren't dropping from the new update. So they had the patch came out and removed those flags off of him, so they would actually be able to drop. So like no one was getting gladiators oath. It took them forever. And now it can actually drop as of that patch, and so on and so forth. Uh, so like for instance, say this patch where they made changes. So here you'll see in green what was added, what was removed, and what was added. So here they essentially took this out and then added it back. I'm not sure why that was really there. Nothing was really changed unless, I mean, it will also post if it's just a wording change, not um, not just a like numerical change. It'll just show like wording changes, stuff like that. Um, and then you can kind of go through and kind of see what was changed between patch to patch, kind of see if something that wasn't droppable before is changed. Like here, this is more than likely because I saw some of them where it would say AOE, and then they changed it to area or area to AOE, kind of back and forth there. So there's some to and from on some of these. Like here, you'll see how it took off the 24 to 25% and lowered it to 20 to 22. So a few of the changes that you can see, and then you can kind of look through the gear. You can see uncheck which ones you don't want to see. So if you just want to look up uniques, you can kind of see what just the uniques are, just the sets, just the bases, so on and so forth. You can do idols, everything, ruins, glyphs, even blessings. So if you're wanting to see what blessings um, the monoliths will you can choose from, Now, some of them, it'll also show which timelines that they go to. So some of them are for the like a level 100, some of them for the bases, and then some of them after you enhance them. So definitely some nice. I'm gonna be recommending to him to put like a filter setup in there to where maybe you can filter it to where you can look for just Fall of the Empire, all the affixes just for that one type deal, or say if you're looking at um, just an affix shards in general, the ability to um, say for instance like you were coming in here for this, you can come in here and look at the item, the base item, and then you can actually see what suffixes and prefixes you can get on that um, piece. So on a one-handed sword, these are all the prefixes that you can put on it, and so on and so forth for suffixes as well. But maybe add a like filter system to where you can do like I have my loot filter set up to where like all the very rare affixes I have in a certain color to where I, no matter what character I play, I'm gonna be able to see them and pick them up type deal. Because I don't want to sit there those very rare affixes that you get like once a month or one whatever the case may be. I don't want to miss it if it drops on an off character. Um, so you can't just. I mean, I guess you can kind of do rare or have to type in very rare, but just for simplicity to be able to put like it like most search engines have, where you can just sort by like a sort button type deal. That'd be kind of cool. Uh, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the item database, which you can kind of come in here to kind of research the gear that you're looking for and all that stuff. So before you start doing your build, now now we're going to get into my favorite part, which will be the build planner. And he did a lot of work on all this, but this is nice. I know Tunk's Lab, what I was using before, and I really loved his setup, I really enjoyed it. He did a lot of hard work, and I commend him for this. But this is another tool that works just same as his. It actually has a little bit more functionality to it, which is why I wanted to make a video of this. Essentially, now before we go into it, I do want to make one thing clear because he does have it here right here. This is only calculations off of the equipment, idols, and blessings. Right now, there is a hard. It's too hard to get the calculations and everything from the passive trees to calculate and the skills and all that stuff to get it to where it functions and calculates correctly. So he's still working on that. Hopefully, I'm guessing he's probably working with devs of finding a way to get that more in line to where maybe in the future we will have that ability, and then this will be a complete build planner. Because with this, you can set it up where you have the idols, the gear, the blessing. You can have your skill bar down here set up to where, like, I was wanting to share it with you, how I have them button wise. You could do your skills and your passives. So everything all in one spot, which is really, really nice to see. You can do minimum, maximum, the whole 9 yards, just like before. You can come up here, pick whichever class that you are wanting to do. Right now I am on Blade Dancer. Whenever you are done with yours, you can save them, you can share them, and upload them. So that way you can kind of keep it saved. Whenever you're doing the idols, make sure you put them where you want them to be them, because once you make them, you can't move them. You can delete them, but you have to start all over. So essentially, first we're going to go into now the first thing that you want to do before you touch gear, do your passive tree, because that unlocks the skills. So like if you don't do this, what you're going to see down here is just the base skill just from the rogue. So nothing from Blade Dancer or the marksman or anything. So if you don't have it leveled up, you're not going to get those other skills. So come in, do your passives, pick. For instance, we're going to do. blade dancer, so we're gonna come in here and just get it to 20. I'm not really doing a build right now, so but you'll come in here, and it's the same if you left click to add points, right click to take away points. So very easy and manageable to work with. So now all the skills are done. Now I have all those skills available now. So essentially down here you can just put it to where the skills that you are going to use and how you use them, so to speak. And that's it. You're done. Then you put your blessings in, come in here, find whichever blessing you're going to use, click it, save. So that's pretty much how it works. You essentially click something. So like it's going to start out with the small one. So say I'm going to put this one in here. I want this one. Let's see, what prefix do I can only put one prefix and one suffix. So uh, bleed on shuriken. Sure, I'll take that. Then come over here and armor shred. Sure, why not? And save. There we go. Now I can do this one and put another one in there, or a different size, or what have you. And then if you want to change it, you just come back here, change the whatever you want on it. You're done. Now let's see here. So I mean, you're not going to delete it. So I mean, if you want to change the size or whatever, you just change whatever, and then you pick the prefix. Um, So, well, that's one thing that you're going to have to do first is take off the the affixes you already have on it, since like those couldn't go on. Oops. If you do click the name, it will pull you to the database, and then you can see here, and then you can kind of go through it. Oh, well, that one is that one. Okay. Uh, it's not as beneficiary to for that, but say if you wanted to see a little bit more in depth of what this thing does, as far as which ones I can put it on, the whole 9 yards, or what classes, the whole all that jazz, a little bit more in depth breakdown, you can click it in and get a more in depth breakdown of it. But like I said, if you're going to be changing, remove the prefix and the suffix, then change the size. Same thing with gear. You can either come in here and put on a unique, or you can put it on a basic. Come over here, pick your first prefix, and then you can pick your tier of what tier you prefer to have on it. So say if you have a heater shield in your inventory that has a tier 6 mod on it, put that tier 6 there. You already have it. And then what else do you want to craft on it type deal? Of course, you can only go up to tier 5 as far as crafting, so everything else would be tier 5. So that would be the first affix, and you come over here, put the second one on there, next one, and next one. So now I've got that piece. There we go. Crafted piece of gear. Coming in here, you just come through. You can search, say, I'm going to be going to Stolen Lance. Put in Stolen Lance, and these are all the affixes that I could possibly get whenever I defeat the final boss. And the level that it can drop at as well. So if it happens to be one that you can boost up to level 100 or whatever the case may be, you'll be able to know the difference between a low level one, like a 60 or whatever, and then the 100 variant of it, of the boosted amount that will have. So um, you can't do your skill points and stuff in here. You essentially got to come in here, go to skills. You got to put them. Now just come up here, press select, and I'm going there. Then I'm going to go there. Say I'll go here. Acid. Shift. That's pretty much my build, or at least I think that one. And now if you want to get rid of a spell, respec. Same just like in the game. Um, so yeah, Lethal Mirage. I couldn't remember which one it was. But essentially, if you want to, let me see, right click, undoes points, left click, puts points in, and then build your character, just like in game. And it tells you how many you have left. And then, boom, you're done. You've got your skill. Um, so now I want to see something real quick just because I just now thought of that. Let's do, I want to see if the health on the actual health globe goes up. I would venture to say that they would do that. Oh, did I put health regen? Yes, I did. All right. 892. Yep, it does. So essentially your health, I mean, I know it's going to be up here, but I was hoping that it would be kind of a good touch if you would make it to where the health globes would go up with it. So the health globe will go up as far as tied with up here. And then you can kind of see all of your stat bonuses and everything as you put your gear on and how it's going to affect your character. So, um, but that's pretty much it. I just wanted to go over this build planner item database just released today from them. And I will have his link to his Reddit down below so you can thank him for the hard work he put into this. And it was definitely, he definitely did a great job. So please, if y'all don't mind, go to his Reddit and thank him, give him a thumbs up, all that fun stuff. So he knows that his hard work is appreciated, and I definitely appreciate him for making that. And I will, like I said, I'm gonna have him tagged in here. Um, so like I said, don't forget the giveaway down below for a copy of Lost Epoch. Actually, the goes towards this game. Um, I will be giving away that at the end of the month. So jump in there and enter to win that. If you did like the content, smash that like button. If you want to keep informed and notified whenever I make new content and bring out new videos, guides, live streams, all that fun stuff, smash that subscribe button so you're notified. Also, Discord link down below. Come join us. We'd love to have you. I'll be playing with the community as soon as multiplayer comes out. I play many different games, so if there's other games that you play and want someone to play with, feel free to jump in and let me know. If y'all have any questions about this tool, the database, the item planner, about Lost Epoch or any other games or anything like that, just let me know. Join the Discord, send me a message or whatever the case may be. I'm more than happy to answer any questions y'all have. Leave them down below. If y'all don't mind, leave a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think of the planner of all this, the database, the planner. I think he did a really good job with not only the planner but also the database of also showing what has been changed through patch to patch. That is an awesome touch. I really enjoy being able to really get down and see what even the smallest changes of changing the wording around. Um, because there are some of those items that you get that the wording just is not clear of what it's meant to do. So whenever they fix that stuff, like say if it's an item that I had in my inventory and I'm not touching it just because I have no idea what it was, whenever they fix that wording to where it's more understandable and then I can work with it, I'd like to know about it. So definitely a good touch, and I really appreciate that he put that in there. Um, so other than that, my name is Devin from Deadly Art Games, and you all have a great one. See y'all next time.